There it is. There's what we got. We bought the WoodMaxx, and they have a pretty good reputation for making good products, reasonably priced. Some of their products are made in the USA, some are made overseas. This particular model I think is made overseas. It is the WM-8H is what we got. I'm going to get it out of the box, get it assembled. It hooks on to the back of the tractor and uses the PTO. Right now we have the land plane on there, and actually I want to use the land plane some today as well to do a little bit more grading work on the driveway now that it's nice and damp. Perfect day to do that, so I might do that before I remove the land plane. I don't know how long it's going to take to to assemble this chipper, but I'm gonna get started on it. This thing cost, I think it was $200, maybe $250 for shipping. It's 1,000 pounds. So this is going to be interesting. I got to make sure before I get this out of here that I have it oriented properly, that I can get my tractor in position to lift it up and move it. I might need to turn it. It looks like this is the 3-point side connection where it hooks up. The chipper bin is over here. Yeah, I'm going to want to move this a little bit, turn it. The box, it's a cardboard box, but then inside the cardboard box is a steel frame. So it's packaged pretty nicely. Yeah, I just need to turn this. Okay, so rather than just turn it, I moved the whole thing out into an open space. I figure that's just going to make it easier for me to work with and get access to whatever side I need. Instead, originally I had it tucked in back in here. I just wanted it out of the way after we first picked it up a few days ago. So, all right, let's get this thing unpackaged and see what we're up against. Yeah, definitely some assembly required. It looks like quite a bit of assembly. So, got this. I think this is expansion for the hopper. And all of this down here. I don't know what all this stuff is. And this. I'm hoping there's a manual somewhere. I'm not seeing one. That'd be kind of interesting. I'm not seeing a manual anywhere. Maybe that's online. That's kind of what companies are doing these days, is rather than printing a manual, they just put it online, and if you want to print it, you can print it. So I'll have to go on their website and look for some assembly instructions, because I'll need them. Wandered over to the fire for a moment to warm up. It is cold out today, and this fire feels good. Not as hot as it was the other day when I almost singed my eyebrows, but this is a nice fire. Ooh, that feels good. I wish you could feel it through the TV screen or through your computer or phone, however you choose to view. Feels nice. Before I go looking for a manual online, I'm going to finish unpacking all the parts, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I thought I was just going to cut off the straps. They use wire to hold everything down, and the wire is wrapped in a plastic tubing. That's really nice. Heavy duty packaging. It needs it because it's 1,000 pounds. At some point I'm going to need to uninstall this cage, probably sooner rather than later. Well, they do a good job of packaging. I'll give them that. This video, by the way, is not sponsored in any shape, way, or form. We bought this. We've not been in contact with the manufacturer. We just bought it because we wanted a wood chipper. We did a little research. This company seemed like a good company, so good products. So we went with them. A couple of zip ties down here, big heavy duty ones. More of these wire straps or ties. That is a strong piece of wire, and I like how they wrapped it to protect it. Alright, so we got a zip there, another wire there, let's see, up over there. We're getting there though. This is the PTO drive and the hydraulics. Might be time to dismantle the frame. And I found a box. I found a box of parts inside of here. This box right down here. That may have the instruction manual. Or not. There we go. All the bolts and operator's manual. That's what I was looking for. Well, if it has assembly instructions, let's see. Lots of safety information, checklist, assembly. There we go. Assembly. That's what I needed. It's telling me assembly time is 2.5 hours. That might mean a better part of the day. All right, I'm going to get started on the assembly. I don't know that you're really that interested in watching that, but if I have problems or issues, I'll get back and I'll show you those. In the meantime, I'll get back when it's done. So I'm pretty sure this model that I got is from overseas, probably China. But I'd prefer to buy US made, but they didn't have this model, wasn't a US made model. And this was the model I wanted. So it is what it is, but I do like how all of the package of all of the assembly hardware, the nuts and bolts and washers, etc., they're all individually packaged and they're labeled. That is some mighty fine work that Glenn has done. Not sure what his plans are for this rock. Maybe it's okay, it's out of the way, I don't know. But look how even those walls are. Nice straight cuts going down. And the bottom of it is, he's raked it. It's just smooth. It didn't even need much raking. He is a pro. Glenn's off to get supplies for connecting the sewer line up to the tank, and the tank should be here, I don't know, it's about noon, so maybe 3 hours. It's supposed to be here at 3 o'clock. It's a big tank.
Well, on our walk, Jazz and I have discovered mushroom hunting. And oh my gosh, this property is teeming with mushrooms. I've ordered a book about mushrooms in the Pacific Northwest, and now it's my goal to, start identifying a few of these. I collected up a boatload of them, but not going to eat them. Even though they do look kind of delicious, I'm not going to eat them until I've learned how to identify. And I understand that there's some that can be quite poisonous, quite toxic, some that just upset your belly a little bit, some that are just really good. So I don't know, this is kind of fun. I have found an amazing variety of mushrooms. So I've enjoyed this, and Jazz loves going out for a walk with me and hunting mushrooms. I do keep her away from them. I don't want her to eat any of the ones that I won't eat. So that is 0 at this point in time. So, but we're having fun. It's a great day today. It's supposed to rain tonight, so we're enjoying our walk out today and see what the day brings.
Our septic tank arrived, and it's time to get it in the ground. We went with the 2,000-gallon septic tank, which although was way more than we need for our barn dominium, this provides us future-proofing for when we decide to build our home in the future. It's another beautiful fall day. Wow, amazing. We had some good rain last night. Contractors are back. They're working on the siding again, getting that finished up. I'm working on getting some wood back on the burn pile, keeping that going. We've got just a little bit of cleanup still we're doing. Kim's in the trailer cleaning things up. Then I'm going to get working, not on that, you can't see it I guess back here. Back here is the wood chipper. I've got it all assembled except for I need to get the PTO shaft hooked on there, and I've got to get measurements, make sure it's the right length. If not, then I have to cut it, make it shorter, but I think it's going to be okay. So we want to get that finished up so we can get using the chipper. And I don't know, there's so much going on. So much going on, it's hard to think of it all. So right now I'm getting the burn pile rejuvenated. It still had hot coals from yesterday, so putting a little wood on it, and that's the first thing that we got going. smoke coming out of the fire burn pit. Let's go home. Come on, let's go home. All sorts of awesome progress going on today. We've got the septic lines going in, the leach field. We've got trim work going up on the fascia. It's looking so good. So good. Remember back when we asked you the question, do you like the white and black or the gray and black? Overwhelmingly, you guys picked gray and black, and so did we. I should say Kim did. I was kind of leaning towards the white and black, but this is just phenomenal. This is the right choice, and it just is amazing. We love it. We got leach filled 1, and then that's going to be leach filled number 2. And now it was time to get rid of the hill that was forcing all the rainwater down right in front of our barn dominium. This was such a sloppy mess, I wondered how we'd ever get it cleaned up. My grading skills were pretty poor, and for a while, I wondered if I was doing more damage than good. But as day turned to dusk, and I continued and continued, things began to improve, and I could see light at the end of the tunnel.
So what was all that about?
Well, we had a big little hill there, a big little hill. And all the water was just funneling right down to here. So I'm trying to cap off or cut off that hill and spread the dirt out. So trying to get that done, smooth it out as best I can, because tomorrow's concrete, and trying to make it so it's not so much of a mess.
Okay.
So.
Well, it looks good.
Yeah, it's going to make a difference. It's going to need a ton of gravel in here afterwards, but get that graded, and it's going to need a lot more work, but we need to get the water going around instead of right into the barn dominium. So that's what I was doing.
Okay.
And it's getting late, getting dark. Probably time for dinner.
Yeah, I guess I better put something together.
All right, I'm going to finish just a little bit more.
Okay.
What do you got, Jazz? Something exciting? Of course.
Not as exciting as you.
Well, now she's back to it. Oh, come here. Come here. What do you have? Thank you. Yeah, wonderful. That's wonderful.
All right, see you back in the trailer.
Well, it's pitch black out. I'm out here by the light of the excavator. I got the hill chopped down on the garage door side of the barn dominium, and we are now ready for concrete. I think the concrete trucks are scheduled to be here about 10 a.m. Pump trucks shortly before that. That's pretty exciting. We're going to catch that one in the next video. So that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.